Whole lot of guards work. The View panics over Trump's White House takeover. Says Whoopi loses it. You know what I'm saying? Double tap the screen on the way in the door. Call this a whole lot of guards work. You know what I'm saying? Not the hard work, just the guards work. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody, man. Doing a lot of construction around here, man. Like I said, guards work, not the hard work. All right. Joy Reid, we got her crashing out. Y'all know I like this type of work, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it interesting. Like I said, double tap the screen on the way in the door. All right. Now I got the video of now I know some of y'all probably been paying attention to it. Some of y'all might have been under a rock, but Jay-Z apparently got a son out here. Hey yo, my boy looks exactly like him too. You know what I'm saying? And he's speaking out. So Jay-Z's so-called son, they got a title for it. It says something like, you know, it's crazy. But anyway, it's going viral. And he looks like him. He look like him. He not playing, man. It's bad, man. So I got the video. I want y'all to see the video. You all right? I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek too of Donald Trump's team. I'm gonna break it down for the dummies. You know, let's let everybody know exactly what these people's doing, what they responsible for. You know what I'm saying, and how they plan on pivoting this country into something that we could fuck with again. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get into this thing with the View. You know, I like tearing the View up, and Whoopi especially, man, because I can't really get with Whoopi, man. You know what I'm saying? Ever since that movie she did, what was it called? The Color Purple, man. You know what I mean? Silly, ugly broad, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, what's worse is ugly character, man, because I know a lot of ugly broads, you know what I'm saying, that they get to the bag, man, based off of personality alone.
Nigga, you gay.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, you know what I'm saying, but let's get into the content, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody, man. I'm gonna get in the chat in a second, you know what I mean, for all the chat niggas. All right,
the View, they are going to embarrass themselves once again. The narrative is them arguing with each other.
Salute to Brandon Tatum, Officer Tatum,
over Donald Trump's retribution or potential retribution. Let's pull him up real quick. Let me just say this real quick. Donald Trump was in an interview on ABC or one of these channels, and he had made mention that he's not going to go after Joe Biden. That's not.
Now we also have an interview with Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Not the one that he, well, the one he did the other day, where they asking him, kind of like trying to press him about the deep state and their definition of the deep state and what they don't like about that wording. So they're going to directly approach Trump. Watch how Trump handle this shit. He a G. I'm telling you, man, these motherfuckers are scared to death. They think they're going to get, because they was talking against him, that he going to come for everybody. He probably is.
Not in his purview. That's not prioritized for him. He believes that he have better.
Oh, and in this case right here, it's Biden. You know, they're talking about Biden, him going for Biden specifically.
Let's pull him up real quick. Let me just say this real quick. Donald Trump was in an interview on ABC or one of these fake channels, and he had made mention that he's not going to go after Joe Biden. That's not in his purview. That's not prioritized for him. He believes that he have better things to worry about, which is dealing with what the people want versus retribution. Now, I think he needs to go after everybody. He needs to go after Bragg. He needs to go after.
I mean, they went after him for 4 years. That motherfucker wasn't president for 4 years, but they kept him pop. They don't even understand. They do so much to try to hurt you. They end up helping you. They promoted him for fucking 4 years. He didn't have to put a dime in the promotion.
The Letitia James or whatever these women names are. He needs to go after everybody. Joe Biden, Fannie nasty self. He needs to go after her. Who else, Nick?
All of them.
Nathan Wade. They can't keep their stuff in a.
Oh, nah, get D.L. Hewley the fuck up out of here. Don't get Charlemagne. Now, look, they want to give him, the fake news want to give him awards now. They want to call him the man of the year and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what that shit is? They're bearing gifts before they have to leave the country. You got to understand, man. Once boy sit down, it's going to be it's going to be a change. You know what I'm saying? That hunting motherfuckers down is going to change. All the news stations is in favor of him now. Let's see how this works.
Pants long enough to investigate Donald Trump. He needs to go after them. He needs to go after everybody. Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, Hillary. Bring Hillary back up. They never charged her.
Well, Hillary, they said Hillary asses up out of here, man. They got videos of Hillary doing the devil's work, talking about they taking kids out, all type of wild shit. You know what I'm saying? That rabbit hole. Definitely rabbit hole work. You know what I'm saying? We're not dealing with that right now, but we will go down the rabbit hole later on. Because I got a video, right, of a simple traffic stop that turns into a fucking body. All right? Where's Black Lives Matter when you need them? Rabbit hole. I got a video. This nigga shoots his own fucking sister over a property dispute. Rabbit hole. There's a whole bunch of shit going on in America. You know what I'm saying? And outside this country, them drones ain't the only thing that's rocking. I got a whole video to do breaking the drones down. They got these drones being tracked, and they know exactly where these drones was coming from. Now, if y'all think that these are some fucking, they got a picture of one of them ones that went into the Olympic Stadium. The fucking wings is like regular jet wings. These are not no small drones that niggas is shooting Yo Gotti videos with. All right? These shits is like aircrafts, bro. The size of cars hovering all over Jersey. Watch this shit.
Go back and charge her. Because let me tell you what they're going to do to Donald Trump when he get out of office. They're going to prosecute him. That's exactly what they're going to do. And if they could put his kids under the prison, they would do it. They can't.
Hide your content in the building. Salute.
Yesterday, you know who was on Meet the Press.
Hide your content, one of the motherfucking trolls, you know what I'm saying, that be paying attention. I don't know who it is. I know who it is. I mean, I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is, but I'm pretty sure I know who it is. You know what I'm saying? But good job.
Where he talked about the crimes surrounding the January 6th Capitol riots, and he's still claiming that he's the real victim here. Take a look.
I think those people committed a major crime. Sir. And Cheney was behind it. Well, and so was Benny Thompson. And
they're going to come to Whoopi's hut, her cave, or wherever the fuck she sleeps at. You know what I'm saying? On January 21st, and they're going to drag about her fucking dreads up out of there. I hope they do the same thing to D.L. Hewley. You know what I'm saying? What's that other dude name that be doing the news? Roland Martin. Oh, he's another motherfucker. Oh, God. These motherfuckers be so black, man. But I be wondering, right, with your so black ass, because they be trying to run that race car so heavy, you know what I mean? When you go through, you know, when you look under the hood, you're asking yourself, hey, what the fuck have you done for black people specifically? You want everybody else to go out and ride and break people's shit up and do all this shit while we broke. You want us to do, you know what's so crazy? They go to the hood. They commission the broke dudes in the hood. Where the fuck is Black Lives Matter? Salute to my boy Fred White. Where's Black Lives Matter when niggas is getting mowed down on 183rd in the Bronx? Where the fuck is Black Lives Matter? You know what I'm saying? When Meek Mill got caught in the case. Where's Black Lives Matter? You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers getting dragged out of the, you know, like all this Chirac shit going on. They're never around. All right? So the race card don't work for me. Because when I look under the hood and I see that this shit is empty and you ain't put no work into this engine that you know what I'm saying, revving around the block, my man, I'm not jumping in that car with you, man. Fuck out of here, man. Show me the Carfax, my boy. What have you done for all these black people? You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas be talking all that shit and don't even do nothing for their kids. And your kids is the blackest motherfuckers you know. Keep that racial conversation away from me, man. Whisper in my ear about that shit. Don't ask me nothing public about anything racially motivated, especially when you're not doing anything for black people. Moist Steph is a fact. Double tap that screen and put ones in the chat if you're on that motherfucking Trump train. You already know what
everybody on that committee, for what they did.
Yeah.
Honestly, they should go to jail.
You promised to pardon those who attacked the Capitol on January 6th. Are you still vowing to follow through with that promise?
We're looking at it right now, most likely, yeah. They've been in there for years, and they're in a filthy, disgusting place. that shouldn't even.
I love the way they cut to what they want just to create whatever narrative and point that they want. You know, like I like to play these videos straight through. Like I had the whole fucking interview queued up so that you can hear what the man has to say all the way through. All right, if you're on that Trump train, type ones in the chat, man. Let's get active up in here, man.
Even be allowed to be open.
For the sake of unifying this country, will you concede?
See, Brandon, he hip too. You know, we do this shit all day. You know, I know how to pull out an inflammatory piece of fucking, you know, video to move the goalposts around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Into my favor. And that's what they do with these cuts and shit. They go to these specific parts and then they try to go viral. Nah, get out of here.
And they're in a filthy, disgusting place that shouldn't even be allowed to be open.
For the sake of unifying this country, will you concede the 2020 election and turn the page on that chapter?
No.
Do you hear this, broad? Here you go. Y'all can't get nothing current, so you got to go back that far. I bet he was fuming. I bet the orange man's going to turn red, man. Because you know what? One thing I can't stand is a broad that looks surprised all the time. Okay? Look at her eyeballs. Why do you see it? Why does she look like that, man? Like she's coked up like Kamala. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't like that, man. And everything she's ever said was against Donald Trump. Come on, man. She's one of them real hateful ones right here.
You concede the 2020 election and turn the page on that chapter?
No. No. Why would I do that? But let me just tell you, when you say the country is
Well, why would I ever do that? Why are we still talking about
deeply divided? I'm not the president.
You're on the brink of war. They talking about 2021. Knock it off, man.
Joe Biden's the president, and he has been a divider. And you know where he divided it more than anything else, and it probably backfired on him, I think definitely, is weaponization. When he weaponized the Justice Department and he went after his political opponent, me.
I mean, like, come on. That's how you get so many people on the left, you know what I'm saying, that end up on the right. Let's keep it real. He's not lying. Think about what he said. Like, and look at her ugly facial reaction. She can't control the ugly, but she can control the reaction. But she chose this reaction, okay? Listen to the last part of what he said. 1 second, y'all. Salute to everybody that just came in. If you hear from the vertical feed or the short feed, double tap the screen. You're going to see a big thumb pop up. That's how we get the likes up. Or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots, man. We're in the rabbit hole today, all right? If you're on that Trump train, spam this chat with ones. I want to see ones whenever you feel like it. Or ones in my chat is like saying amen. You know what I'm saying? No Lil Uzi. No Meek Mill. No Diddy. No Charlemagne. Just Mac Mean. You know what I'm saying? And Sherry Shepherd. One of the real ones that was from The View. I fucked with Sherry. They got her up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Long story. We'll talk about it another time. All right?
The country is deeply divided. I'm not the president. Joe Biden's the president, and he has been a divider. And you know where he divided it more than anything else, and it probably backfired on him, I think definitely, is weaponization. When he weaponized the Justice Department and he went after his political opponent, me.
All right, before that,
tell the truth.
Before she starts scratching them ticks out of her head, this is very clear to me. Donald Trump had
Whoopi gold turds
had an opportunity to investigate Hillary Clinton in 2016. I'm telling y'all, at my funeral, somebody better come up to the mic and say Hillary Clinton should be in prison, because that woman sent and received
now, they don't go for nobody else. Better believe that Hillary is on the chopping block. Trust me, they want her ass very bad. They want her way. I mean, they never even wanted Bill Clinton the way they wanted Hillary.
Classified information on that private server in her house without the government knowing about it. That's the most insane thing I've ever heard. And we know they were doing pay to play on the computer and through those emails. That's why they deleted and bashed it with hammers and did all that crazy stuff. Donald Trump did not investigate her. While Donald Trump was in office, I'm sure he knew about Joe Biden and he knew about.
He said Mac Mean got bots in this chat, man. Show him that you ain't no bot. Spam that chat with ones if you're on the Trump train. If you're not on the Trump train, spam the chat with twos. Equal opportunity zone, all right? As long as you're not a trans. Okay.
Hunter about his dealings. He knew about it. It had to be.
Now, I spoke to my lawyers earlier. They said I could flash pictures like this and call people transvestites as much as I want over here. All right. So I will be gingerly just using the word transvestite to call you bitch motherfuckers what you are. You know what I'm saying? I'll call you transvestites. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if you're too sensitive.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS.
That commercial's for the men. You know what I'm saying? All right. Stay strong out here. All right. Let's get back to it.
Somewhere floating around. He did not pursue an investigation into Hunter Biden and Joe Biden. You got the FBI director, you got FBI workers, Carter Page, Lisa Page or Lisa Struck or whatever their name is. These little idiots that having an affair, cheating on their husbands and talking about they got a plan to get Donald Trump. They got a plan B or something they said they were going to do to him. He didn't go after them. Don't effing tell me about retribution from somebody when Donald Trump had the opportunity to put all y'all in prison and he didn't. And then when Joe Biden gets in office, he tried to put Trump in prison. They put the J6s
4 years
in prison for unduly amounts of time. Don't give me that.
This crazy, man. This is some narcissist work. This sounds like the motherfucker that's cheating on you and accusing you of cheating. I'm talking about in a relationship. Imagine you going to work all day, busting your ass. Your wife at home sucking off the pool guy. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about, I'm talking about y'all broke. I'm talking about the nigga that plays pool, like at the pool hall. Sucking off the pool guy. You know what I mean? Talking about you're cheating. So everything that they said that they fear from Donald Trump is actually the shit that they did in real time.
That mess. We should be on y'all head by this point. Roll the clip.
So
we got 350 people here. Let's get them likes up. Double tap the screen or go to the top right. Hit the 3 dots, right? Question of the day. Will Biden pardon Donald Trump, man? Answer that. You know, like, you know, if you don't know, if you on the fence, just say, you know, answer maybe. I don't think he is.
jailing the January 6th committee members doesn't count as weaponization of the Justice Department? And I'm just curious, what law did they break? I mean, what law did they break? They did their job.
Yeah.
They did the investigating. They talked to all the people they felt were involved.
I hope she's trolling. But Whoopi cannot be this dumb. And she's too powerful to be, just making opinion just jump into any kind of direction. You know what I'm saying? So I'm forced to believe that this is her opinion, and there's something slow about Whoopi, man. For real. Let's get the likes up. All right. Go to the top right, hit the 3 dots if you hear from the shorts feed.
So where did they break the law?
They didn't break the law.
Okay, I just was checking because, stuff changes so quickly.
They didn't break the law. And that's, I think, what's scary. Former Representative Liz Cheney, who we know was a significant part of the committee, said,
pay attention to this heathen-ass broad.
There is no conceivably appropriate factual or constitutional basis for what Donald Trump is suggesting, a Justice Department investigation of the work of a congressional committee. And any lawyer who attempts to pursue that course would quickly find themselves engaged in sanctionable conduct. And those sanctions against an attorney can be as small as a fine. But
I ain't gonna lie, man. People like this make America soft. These are the type of people that make them other motherfuckers think that they could come over here and do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? Just come up in our cities, take all the jobs, disrespect the whole situation. You feel me? Commit all type of wild ass, weird ass crimes, and we supposed to have a kumbaya with everybody, man. Fuck everybody else, man. I'm worried about America.
Can go as far as taking away your law license. Mm-hmm. And so I think that, he's saying these things in practicality, that should not happen. But I think we do need to be very clear-eyed about what he is saying. He is going to look into pardoning
movies of garbage
people that participated in an insurrection, and even those who admitted to assaulting police.
Never jumping Jack Flash
officers. Okay, that's very important. And so we've been talking about this issue of pardoning people on the January 6th committee, even though they did not commit any crimes. I think that that's important. I think
wearing a hoodie, I got 500 people in here that tell you fuck you. Okay, if you're not a bot, tell this motherfucker that's up in here saying he don't take anyone wearing hoodies seriously. I wear a hoodie every day in this channel and I get millions of views. If you're not a bot, type FU in the chat, man. Tell that dude, fuck you. Get out of here with that left wing goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? FUs in the chat. Spam the chat. Let them know how many people don't give a fuck about you, okay? How about that? Can we get 500 FUs in the chat, please? Show that motherfucker we don't care.
That they should have that in their
I wear this hoodie over my motherfucking head.
safe deposit box just in case, because he's looking
Spam the chat with FUs, you piece of shit.
at Adam Schiff, who participated in impeachments. He's looking at Liz Cheney. He's looking at Adam Kinzinger.
Yeah, nice to these people no more. They wasn't nice to us ever. All right, and then try to run Jose. Get out of here, man.
And I can't imagine that
You know who's sucking on Hose B?
he won't try to weaponize the Justice Department. When this man tells you what he's
Tell me
thinking,
not to wear a fucking hoodie. I bet this is what you got on, huh? I bet Moist Def is your favorite artist too, huh? Get out of here. Knock it off, man. You're in the right place, man. Spam the chat with FUs, man. Anybody that's not on that Trump train. All right?
thinking out loud.
You don't have to be nice to these people no more. We have to keep on explaining to you motherfuckers what's, you know what though? We do. Because my mother said, common sense ain't that common, especially out here.
You should believe him.
A few
Hold
things.
on a second.
First
Hold
of
on,
all,
before
yes.
this nut job talk, the thing that I'm perplexed by, and I think most people agree with me on, and thank y'all.
And Mos Def do. What did Mos Def do? You just seen this ensemble he has on? Mos Def looks like that he's ready to call a abuse hotline on his boyfriend. Say I'm lying. So no, I can't call him Mos Def no more. I call him Moist Def. You know what I'm saying? Cause something flagrant and intentional about this outfit, man. Them, what type of boots is those? Those are not Timberlands, man. Bro, I'm from New York. Okay. I used to listen to Umi Says and all that. Umi means mother in Arabic. Now you say he Muslim. Yo, if the Muslims catch you with this shit on, with your hands like that, feeling yourself, you look like you're about to rob yourself, bro. If the Muslims catch Moist Def, aka whatever his name is, Dr. Bay, whatever the fuck he call himself now, Yasin Bey, feeling on himself like this, like a transvestite in a trance, they're gonna kick him out the mosque. All right, let's get back to the content, man. Roll that clip.
Y'all for watching, and make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. Is that the man was in office already? He had
Respectfully, everybody, can y'all please get the likes up? Double tap the screen until you see that big ass thumb pop up on your Mary Def. You know what? Higher gun, I like you. Double tap the screen until you see that big thumb pop up. We got 500 people here. Let's get the likes to 500. Come on. Or go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. That's where the like button is at. All right. And some of you motherfuckers is way too sensitive for this show. All right. Number one, you want to see Pac like this? You go look at him like that, like on your own. We like to see Pac like this. All right. And if you're too sensitive,
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray has powder to absorb moisture. Use it every day to feel fresh, dry, and confident. FDS. Make it your second deodorant.
you think you got it rough? What about him?
at every opportunity to weaponize the government against his opponents. He never did. Clearly, Joe Biden did it against him. Donald Trump, they are retroactively trying to pardon people because these people have done so much dirt that when we finally get into office and we have the power to uncover this stuff, to pull the veil down for the American people to see,
it's over.
They know people finna go to jail. They know people have done so many crimes. Hunter Biden, they gave him 11-year all-encompassing pardon. That means that everything he done for the last 11 years, he's pardoned. Whether they started in...
Yeah, they're going to say anything you do in the future, Hunter. Hunter out there smoking crack again, snitching on people.
Like vanilla ice, the people are sick of me. They put my boom boom down in 4 months. My brother'll be back in Canada working a day job.
I think about when I think about Hunter Biden, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Hunter Biden, 11 years worth of shit.
Investigating it.
Forgiven. I wish they forgive me for the next 11 years of bullshit I could do. Imagine what type of crimes you're gonna be doing if you know that you ain't. Yo, that's like a personal purge. Go do whatever the fuck you want to do. 11 years a slave, nigga. Somebody with a corrupt heart with 10 years, man. Give a nigga 10 days. I'm not. Motherfucker coming back a millionaire. Excuse me, y'all. My bad.
And even those who admitted to assaulting police officers. Okay, that's very important. And so we've been talking about.
I got a hell of a show for the planned today for y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you're not subscribed, subscribe. You know what I mean? It's free. You know what I mean? Plus, I answer comments.
This issue of pardoning people on the January 6th committee, even though they did not commit any crimes. I think that that's important. I think that they should have that in their safe deposit box just in case, because he's looking at Adam Schiff, who participated in impeachments. He's looking at Liz Cheney. He's looking at Adam Kinzinger. And I can't imagine that he won't try to weaponize the Justice Department. When this man tells you what he's thinking out loud, you should believe him.
Hold on a second.
First of all,
before this nut job talk, the thing that I'm perplexed by, and I think most people agree with me on, and thank y'all for watching, and make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. Is that the man was in office already? He had
and subscribe to Officer Tatum's channel. You know what I'm saying? I was on his live earlier. You know what I'm saying? That's a good motherfucker right there.
Every opportunity to weaponize the government against his opponents, he never did. Clearly, Joe Biden did it against him. Donald Trump,
Machiavelli salute.
They are retroactively trying to pardon people, because these people have done so much dirt that when we finally get into office and we have the power to uncover this stuff, to pull the veil down for the American people to see, they know people finna go to.
Okay, Jose, now you're talking. America will be a better place without the view. I agree.
Jail. They know people have done so many crimes. Hunter Biden, they gave him 11-year all-encompassing pardon. That means that everything he's done for the last 11 years, he's pardoned. Whether they started investigating it or not, he has a sweeping pardon. They're going to do that for all kinds of other government officials that we are going to find out that did it.
It ain't white folks' business. It's American business. Double tap the screen and get the likes up, or go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. If you're on that Trump train, spam the chat with ones. All right, and put FU in the chat for the haters that say that y'all a bunch of bots. They think I got 800 bots in here. All right. So get the likes up. Double tap the screen. Go to the top right of your screen. Hit the 3 dots. But spam this chat with FUs right now. You know what I mean? If you're not a bot.
Crime. And I think that Donald Trump shouldn't stop and not investigate. He should do an investigation. He should let the American people know what they did and say, okay, but they pardoned him. But this is what he did. This is what they pardoned him from. These people that did the J6s, when they find out that Nancy Pelosi intentionally did not have security to protect the Capitol building, and the conversations and emails that they were.
Oh, Nancy Pelosi, they grilling her too. I got a video queued up of Nancy Pelosi getting smoked.
Sending back and forth. The FBI.
Like them FUs in the chat, man.
Yeah, people that were involved. That's why she's afraid of Christopher Wray.
You to your haters.
They getting in trouble because the amount of FBI agents that were implanted in the J6 riots, how many were there? What was the task? What were the correspondence? What were they doing? What information did they know? Now you got to be out of your mind to think that they knew. Just say the FBI infiltrated and was able to get correspondence with certain J6ers, and they knew they were planning on doing something, but they didn't do anything to stop it. They let it happen.
Oh, shit. I'm about to go down the rabbit hole. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Get him, whoop that trick.
Whoop that trick. Get him, 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 whoop that trick. Boom, boom. Michelle, find it, man. Find it.
Get them likes up, man. Entertainment.
Speed it up. Speed it
Whoa.
up.
When that Trump train type ones in the
There
back.
you go.
You're now tuned into the Mac Mean Show. Let's go.
To me, if that is a law enforcement head that allowed people to do that when they had intelligence to intercept it and they didn't, they let it happen.
Politics shit is like boxing. You gotta look at it like that, man. If you're trying to save your family, you got a family, man. You better get out here and get in the know.
To damage the image of Donald Trump, they should go to prison. They should be up under the prison. You do not want to miss
I
it.
don't give a fuck what Diddy doing today. You feel me? I don't care what Diddy doing today, man. Y'all might care about what Diddy doing. I'm trying to figure out what my kids is, what type of situation they gonna be in tomorrow.
Yesterday, she put out a very strong statement condemning what Donald Trump had said. And I kind of felt like, you know, like that song. It's like our nation turns its lonely eyes to you, because she's not trekking to Mar-a-Lago to kiss the ring. She's not going into, you know, deep hiding and in silence. She's not changing her tune all of a sudden. She's sticking by
50,000 subs, y'all. I'm missing about 8,000. All right, give me the 50,000 subs, y'all. Please, let's go.
her guns. She is a principled person with a backbone.
All the new subscribers, man, I do this all of the time. All right. You say something smart in the chat, I might entertain it.
And courage. And if he goes after her, she's going to fight back. And it is
Or something very trollish and funny and fucked up in nature. You know what I'm saying? I like that type of shit too. I'm that type of person. I ain't gonna lie.
Whoop that trick. Get him. Whoop that trick. Get him. Whoop.
All right, you fake ass pimps. Get out of here.
It's going to be our job to protect her, to support her, to donate to a legal fund, to make sure that there are lawyers ready to defend her, because
I don't know why she just still can't speak English. She's been in this fucking country forever.
it costs a lot of money, because it is very stressful and very drainful, even if there is no crime. Being investigated by the federal government is a big deal. And Donald Trump said, I'm not going to tell them to do it. Yeah, but he's telling them to do it through Meet the Press. Yeah. If he hasn't done it, if he hasn't done it in private already, and he's appointing people who are 100% loyal to him and who know that if they want to keep their jobs, they have to do what he wants them to do. So when Donald Trump said,
I got a super chat right here that says assaulting police officers. Now they care about that. The Portland Capitol building was under siege for 100 days straight. Who's in jail for that? 100%. Thank you so much for the super chat. Y'all forget. Please don't be forgetful. In 2020, around the entire country, police officers were getting bludgeoned by activists and protesters all around the United States of America. Police officers have been murdered at a rate higher than any year in American history.
They blamed the employee who worked at the White House for years, knowing that was Biden's son, crack. Of course, they found other drugs of Hunter Biden's in there too. The president's son, president was his father. Only he would be bold enough to do that. Yeah, nobody else in that in the cotton picking mind. Imagine the security you gotta go through just to get to that building.
The last several years has been astronomical for police officers getting assaulted and killed. Not one time have they come on any network.
Hunter Biden was bathing in fucking Diddy oil, you know what I mean, and smoking meth.
Network and said, my condolences are for law enforcement officers
on camera
that are dealing with the fallout of we've been saying, defund the police. They say law enforcement is racist. They say law enforcement is systemically racist against black people. Indicting every law enforcement officer there is. All of a sudden, because it meets the criteria of their theology against Trump, they care about police officers. And now they want to protect them. Now they want people to go to jail.
Limited use of alphabet shows deprived education level. Well, let me show you some educational shit, okay? Limited use. You are on fucking YouTube. This is not an SAT test. This is not the fucking confession booth. This is nothing. This is where you at. It's Friday. You're on YouTube. I'm here to entertain, motherfucker. I'm not here to talk to you nice. I'm not here to prove to you my education level. My education level, suck my motherfucker.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. Do you understand me, nigga?
Get the likes up. That's all you here for. You here to hit the fucking like button and enjoy the content. You're not here to testify, okay? Not here to exhibit my my vernacular and how well I can articulate a thought into words for you motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck about you, okay? Oh my God. Sensitive ass men. Here you go.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray has powder to absorb moisture. Use it every day to feel fresh.
There's some people out here been following me for 5 years, man. They love this shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. All right, but enjoy the show. Don't take this shit too serious, all right? Pull your panties out your gooch.
Hell, they didn't care if people went to jail in the Chaz zone. They didn't care if people when they seized the Capitol building in Portland and they threw fireballs and stuff all in there. It was on fire and they trying to block the door so the cops couldn't get out so they can burn them alive. They burnt down entire police stations.
Excellent articulation about not caring about Did somebody say art? A-R-T. Anything with the, you know what I mean? Like Bart, art, start, fart. Shut the fuck up. All right. You know, I have these, I'm a Gemini, I ain't gonna lie. I have these spouts where I like to entertain and I get sidetracked. But that's what you're here for. You're here to see, the car crash and not here to see me win the race. You know what I mean? Maybe if, I always picture myself, you know what I'm saying? Like grabbing my nuts and just not giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here.
Nigga, you gay.
God's work. All right. I move fast too. All right. Double tap the screen, get the likes up. All right. Let's get back to the content. All right. Let's get back to the content.
In BLM riots, they had a guy in Dallas, Texas that took up arms and decided to kill only white cops, and he killed 5 Dallas police officers. Point blank range, AK-47.
Now, some idiot out there will be like, good for them. The same idiot will tell you that we should defund. You remember that conversation you used to have? Let's defund the fucking police. What's going to happen to Granny once you defund the police? You might be a gangster outside the projects, but your grandmother ain't no gangster indoors. All right? She might need the police when your ass go to jail.
They had to go and take him out in the parking garage. Where were y'all at? Where your t-shirt at? Where you?
Real gangsters never really cared about the police. But real gangsters never thought about the police. Real gangsters only thought about the reward. Mainly the reward. They gave a fuck about the risk. That's why so many people ended up in jail. You feel me? The risk is your family might lose. Talking about defunding the police and shit like that. But so, like I said, there might be some insensitive motherfuckers out there say they deserved it.
You showing up to the funeral. I want to say something, but I'm not because I'm trying to be a good Christian. Screw you and your empty platitude. Roll the clip.
Mm-hmm.
Something, believe him, people. Believe him. There's nothing to wait for.
I think this is interesting also because they've been talking about the loyalty oaths. And
last thing I want to say, I want y'all to keep in mind that this shit is typical fear mongering. This is what they've been pumping forever. That if you let Trump in, everything is going to get quick. They've been talking this shit forever. This is why they're scared now. They're scared they're going to get hunted down after January 20th. That's the facts. Osley, what up, you country ass nigga?
Well, so does that mean we get rid of the Pledge of Allegiance? Because isn't that the loyalty oath we all take?
Well, when you serve in the government, your loyalty is to the Constitution of the United States.
Well, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Which also wasn't taken very seriously.
Yeah. And the
Get the likes up. Double tap the screen real quick. Or go to the top right. If you're not a bot, type FU in the chat. If you got a hater in your life, type FU. There's a hater in the chat bothering you. FUs in the chat. Let's go. Remove this insane show.
The other thing is, listen, He makes lots and lots.
Yeah, they never say allegedly, neither. Notice that. FU's in the chat.
And lots of noise. He says he's going to do all these things, and he does this, and I say this, I try to say it at least once a week. He does this to keep you all in a panic. He does it to
Not only you.
make you all do this and talk about him, and it's so terrible. But
Yeah, let's get my likes up. All right, that brings a lot of people here. Okay, they like when people type in the chat. The algorithm sees that and it knows what you're thinking. All right, 5/29 is a good day. All right, May 29th.
all we have to do from now until January 21st.
Listen to this. We just have to go and hug our families and hover around and
is be with our families, be with our kids, do our jobs, make sure our checks don't bounce, make sure that we are taking care of ourselves and our families. Whatever he's going to do, he's going to do, but do take our word for it. Things seem to move slowly because, yeah, they didn't come get Hillary, but he has other people who are ready to go. But I don't think that they can just go out and do what they want to do.
Oh, Melanie, that's cold.
There's legal ramifications.
No, wait, I told you last week I disagree with you when you say that because
I think that's it, right? That's it. They finna argue. Oh my God! Hold on. Let me interject and then we're gonna play it.
They crash out on each other.
For just 1 second.
Watch, and this is why you have so many different hosts over the years. You know what I mean? Nobody lasts. Who runs the show now?
It's funny to me how they are claiming that Donald Trump let Hillary go, but they can't. Now they got other people, but they can't do what they want to do. That's why they haven't done it. Listen, y'all cried for months about presidential immunity. Technically, Donald Trump can do whatever he wants as the president. He can do, and because you guys are stupid and you don't know what immunity is, but then he can do whatever he wants. He can commit crimes and he just absolved from anything he do as a president. So why hasn't he done anything? As soon as he gets in office, he should be able to do all the criminal stuff he want to do, right? You can't believe these cackling hens. Now, the good part starts. If you're watching right now, this is the good part. This is when the hens start eating each other. This is when the raging rabies-infested cats start mauling on each other. Roll the clip.
The luxury of saying that because we're legal, we are successful, we are. But if you're an illegal immigrant,
Yeah. I hear you. You motherfuckers gonna be illegal after January 20th.
in this country, you're not going to be not in a panic. If you are a woman working for the Department of Defense, you have a right to be in a panic.
You tell people to stay
Share this video on Facebook right now, y'all.
brought and like this.
I'm telling people to prepare, Whoopi. I'm telling people
Do you think they're not prepared? They are.
Do you really think that Trump is a decent human being who has your America's best interest in mind? Like for real? Well, he was president for 4 years, goofy.
Okay, so that means
F you to whoever just said that.
I'm saying
that
to
means
people,
that they can't be relaxing and enjoying
no,
Christmas
it doesn't mean that.
when winter is coming.
It does. You know what? I'm sorry.
I mean, I disagree.
Winter is here.
Right.
Winter's been with us. And my point is we can lay down and do nothing for the next 15 days and then be freaking out for the next 4 or 2 years.
Point to you is
but
we
my
are
point,
in a privileged position that a lot of people who are going to be under his attack
who
are
is
not.
going through the same thing.
I want his enemies listening. I'm not panicking.
Yeah.
Like, we just have to
We
live.
we have to figure out what we're panicking for. We don't know what we're panicking for.
What kind of guy has a name like Whoopi? I don't know if that's smart as fuck or dumb as fuck, but it's funny as fuck.
50,000 things that you.
I'm tired of listening to them. I can't listen to them all.
Me too. Let's go beat up on Joy Reid. Watch this shit real quick. And then I'm gonna show you this piece of. I'm gonna show you how savage politics really get. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about the part that we deal with. I'm talking about the real reason why they there is because of money, man. You know what I'm saying? This is why we fuck with Trump. We feel like Trump is our best hope of giving us a real human being. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just simple as it is. He don't need your money.
Worse is not much of a ringing endorsement, and we all know
must be a threat. You try to kill him.
One Trump falls under. And let's remember who else has been given this title in years past in the same category: Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Ayatollah Khomeini, and Vladimir Putin. In fact, Stalin won the distinction twice, just like Trump. Regardless of the company he keeps, we know how important these magazine covers are to Trump. Just look at this tour he gave the Washington Post in 2015 of his Trump Tower office, with a wall adorned with his various cover appearances. Better or for worse is not much of a ringing endorsement, and we all know which one Trump falls under.
Hold on a second. Somebody said she looked like a
Fair Margaret. She do look like a man. She look like a very ugly man.
milk dud.
Oh, he said milk dud. All right, she like a dude.
Who is that said she looked like a
milk dud? She like a milk dude.
Milk dud. I just saw the comment here. Oh, Taylor said Joy looks like a milk dud. She do look like a little bald head milk dud. She should be ashamed of herself. Let her talk, Nick.
And let's remember who else has been given this title in years past in the same category. Adolf Hitler.
I don't want to make love to a broad that look like Dennis Rodman, man.
Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Ayatollah Khomeini, and Vladimir Putin. In fact, Stalin won the distinction twice, just like Trump. Regardless of the company he keeps, we know how important these magazine covers are to Trump. Just look at this tour he gave the Washington Post in 2015 of his Trump Tower office, with a wall adorned with his various cover appearances. Better or for worse is not much of a...
I told y'all she was going to do it. I told y'all they were going to do it.
Thank you, Maureen. Another fearmonger. And she don't, like they put so much concern into their presentation. Their delivery be like, you really, if you was dumb as fuck, you will really fall into this because your emotions get trapped into it. Like church, when they start playing the drums and, they manipulating your feelings up in there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and when somebody presents themselves in such a serious way, with a serious network behind them, you take them serious if you're not smart.
Now, does it make any sense? The answer is no. Because along with Vladimir Putin and all these other people, Donald Trump, also they had a Time Magazine winner is you. That means everybody in America is a Time Magazine star. So that means we won it just like Hitler did. You can't make this stuff up. These people are so silly. It literally blows my socks off. Why do they care? They I like them to be silly because the sillier they are, the more we win. The American people are worried about stuff in their
You know what? This is where my show gets out of control, man. Because why would young J1 say that she looks like Tupac? And she dead ass does. That's crazy.
Not New York Times or Time Magazine's Person of the Year. They get them things out like candy bars, man. I didn't see some people that I think is unworthy that won it. But Donald Trump is a figure, and we talked about it yesterday. I wish I still had my notes. But the other day when we spoke about this, I told y'all the criteria. The criteria is a person who make a difference in the world, whether good or bad.
Okay.
So Hitler made Time Magazine, I don't think because of anything he did that was good, or Joseph Stalin. They just had an impact in the world enough to make the magazine cover. But they just dumb as 5 left shoes on an 8-legged man. And I would accept their critique of Trump, but Barack Obama won it. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris won it as well. And I can go down a list of how many other people that won it that are celebrities. There have been groups and organizations that have won Time's Person of the Year. So go miss me with that bull crap. But Joy Reid, the bald head milk dud, she can't do it on her own. So Milk Dudley had to go out and request access to even more stupidity from her friends over at The View.
At The View. Yeah.
So let's go on over to The View and see what stupid stuff they've said in relation to Donald Trump. We do have that clip, right? Roll it.
I don't know what.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of secrets they got on these old birds. You want to know why? Because they cannot be this dumb.
Were thinking when they voted for him. I mean, this one statistic really got to me. He lost during his term 200,000 manufacturing jobs. He lost them.
Yeah.
Joe Biden added more than 775,000 jobs, and people voted for Trump. I think that they have been misinformed, misled by other networks. You know, people get mad at us. They say we're one-sided here.
Yeah.
The statistics are
But
here.
I do think it was cost of living because I think a lot of voters think of the Trump.
There were more jobs created.
They think of the Trump years before COVID. So, like, if you're judging it by
the Obama?
No, they're thinking of the Trump years before the coronavirus came and the unemployed.
Yeah, these broads is going to eat each other up. Before the year is up, these broads are going to eat each other up. They're going to sell each other out. They probably collecting secrets on each other right now. Scared to death they're going to get thrown in the fucking cell. Because what happened during, all that Rwanda shit? The number one people that they came for after, the smoke cleared was the media. The media took a bigger hit than anybody. Those are the motherfuckers that came up missing was niggas like me that's running their mouth on the internet. Luckily for me, I'm running my mouth for the right side, at least for the next 4 years.
Unemployment spiked and the economy went to free fall. And it was a time that people had more money, whether you attribute that
The rest of you motherfuckers, treason.
to him or whatever you do. But that's what people were voting on.
I think they were also voting on immigration. And one of the things he says is that he's going to return all these people to the countries they came from. He's going to make the countries take them, or he's not going to do business with those countries. Well, the countries are Cuba, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. We've got sanctions on them already. We're not doing business with them already.
Hold on. Let me clear my throat. She's stupid as a mud. Do you find it interesting that she said she picked all these other countries other than Mexico? She's picking poor countries and saying, well, they're gonna do tariffs and we're not gonna do business with them. We told Mexico, unless you want some tariffs, unless you want to not do business in America, you better stop this from happening. And that was but she left Mexico out because Mexico is the biggest proponent of doing it. It's the cartel and also the Mexican government letting them just come right through Mexico to go to the United States of America. And they're saying, no, use your military force to not let people come and invade the border here that we share. It's not just an American border. It's the U.S.-Mexico border. That means Mexico should be protecting the border just like the United States. But of course she left that out. And then when they go about Donald Trump and all these jobs, he created 40.
My bad. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up real quick. Let me refresh this shit right here. Man, anytime my screen starts playing like ugly fucking people, ugly shit starts happening to my screen. Yeah. Go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. That's where the like button is at. U.S.-Canadian border is just as bad. Well, that man Tom Homan, he got his eyes on the Canadian border too.
46 million kajillion trillion jobs. Do you believe that? Because we know they manipulate the numbers. Donald Trump lost 400 million jobs. And it's like, no, that was COVID. Y'all literally told everybody to stay at home if they weren't essential. And you count that as a job loss. And then when the people got their jobs back because they no longer had to work from home or be laid off and the government paying them to sit at home, they got their jobs back and now you call it a job growth. That's the stupidest thing on planet Earth. So when they run around and say, they did all these jobs and then you create manufacturing jobs and then manufacturing people voted for Trump. That's because the jobs weren't really what y'all talking about. People are struggling outside of these jobs you claim they created and Donald Trump lost. I mean, the people have spoken. Thank y'all for being stupid, but the people have spoken. Was that the end of that clip? Yeah. The people have spoken and they've spoken very clearly. Donald Trump is the man with the master plan. Donald Trump is going to build the economy like he did before. People already see the tendencies and the propensities of the current administration.
Yeah, and the new administration is scaring the fuck out of them. Check this out. I want y'all to look at this cat, right? Because I'm going to be doing a lot of congressional hearing videos, uploads in the next couple of weeks. So this is Josh Hawley, man. Yo, motherfuckers is not playing. Look, check this out.
Senator, you don't get to control what questions I ask or don't ask. And quite frankly, I think what you're doing is abusive. And I'm going to call you out on it. Okay?
Oh, I'm going to call you out many times too.
Well, that's fine. And Mr. Chairman, I have to say in conclusion,
Jonathan, you can reply to some of these comments. You can easily just type F you in the chat. That could be your response all night, Jonathan. All right, I'm gonna give you a head start. There you go.
You may not like my questions, but I'm going to keep asking them. I made a commitment to the people of my state. I'm going to come right here. I'm going to be a bulldog. I'm going to ask the questions, and you can interrupt me as much as you want, cut me off, take my time away, but I promise you I'm not going to stop. Mr. Boudreaux, let me start with you. Are you aware that there is currently a strike going on nationwide by auto workers?
If you're on that Trump train and you ain't no bot in my chat, type FUs or spam the chat with ones. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Kenny in the building.
This country.
I'm aware of the auto workers strike. Yeah.
So I just returned from my home state of Missouri. We're in Wentzville, Missouri. That's right outside St. Louis. About 4,000 workers are striking. I was on the picket line with them on Monday, talking to them about their concerns, what it is they hope for their future. I talked to folks who were as young as 20 and had been there for a couple of months, and folks who had been there for 40 years and were nearing retirement. And one thing I heard consistently is they're worried about the future of their jobs. You know, the younger workers, is there going to be auto working jobs in this country after this administration finishes forcing the auto industry into an electric vehicle production that is made?
Now, Hawley, he's going viral right now. You know what I'm saying? And I want to get there with him. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give y'all a sneak preview of that. And also, your man Cruz, Ted Cruz, this dude is different. He's different. And he just took over the committee, man. Like it says here, you want to know what mass deportation is? Ted Cruz issues warning to criminal illegals. Check this out, man. This motherfucker's serious as cancer.
Honestly, I'm sick of seeing all these online business gurus tell you.
Honestly, I'm starting to see in transvest. It's that type of show, y'all. Let's go.
Elections have consequences.
Osley McNair. Who the fuck is that? Cuba do look like Ted Cruz.
For the last 4 years, we have seen the most radical experiment in open borders this nation has ever seen. There are many reasons the American people showed up in overwhelming numbers to vote.
Hey, Daniel, if we did that, you know what they're going to say? We're like Israel, you know what I mean? In Palestine, we're basically, or the Ukraine. We'll be equivalent to Russia if we did that.
To re-elect Donald Trump.
You know, that's a very good idea. Make them pay. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that. Let me get 50% of your country, bro. Preferably the 50% of the bottom half.
Elect a Republican majority in the Senate, to re-elect a Republican majority in the House, but there was no reason more front and center than the open borders of the last 4 years. And I have to say, I think there were not.
Hold on, the bottom half. That's just outrageous.
Nigga, you gay. A number of us wondering, did any of the Democrats in Congress learn anything from the election? And the existence of this hearing makes very clear the answer is no. We've seen 12 million people come into this country illegally under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. My home state of Texas has seen more than any state in the country.
Oh, that's AP. Hold on. Okay, I got you.
There is a reason that the Rio Grande Valley, which has been Democrat for over 100 years, flipped red this election. Because when your home is invaded by more than 12 million people, it changes your voting patterns. Every single day, we have seen Americans murdered.
That was a hell of a impact. That's a hell of a statement he just said.
My home state of Texas has seen more than any state in the country. There is a reason that the Rio Grande Valley, which has been Democrat for over 100 years, flipped red this election. Because when your home is invaded by more than 12 million people, it changes your voting patterns. Every single day, we have seen Americans murdered. We have seen women raped. We have seen children brutalized by criminal illegal aliens released deliberately by Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. The numbers are staggering. According to ICE, as of July 21st, 2024, nearly 600.
Your mother's trash.
150,000.
I don't care if you're talking about him or you talking about me. How you know he trash?
Criminal illegal aliens were currently on ICE's non-detained docket, which means they've been released. They're wandering around. They're free. And of those 650,000, 14,944 have been convicted of homicide. You want to know what mass deportation is? Those 14,944 better pack their bags right now. Because with a new administration, we're going to show up, we're going to arrest you, and we are going to deport you. 20,061 have been convicted of sexual assault. Now, I want you to ask of my Democrat colleagues, and it is striking that virtually none of them are here. That is reflected in their conduct because they are silent and putting their head in the sand as to the human tragedies. But what resident of what blue state says, you know what, America's better off with 20,000 rapists being released into this country? 105,146 have been convicted of assault. I would ask my Democrat colleagues if they were here, why the hell today does the Biden administration not go and arrest every one of these criminals and deport them? What rational world says America's better off with more criminals? And these are not just statistics. Ms. Moran, thank you for being here. The country grieves the loss of your daughter. Your daughter was beautiful. She was a mom who I know loved her kids. And she's not with us today. She was raped and murdered because this administration chose to release a violent criminal into America. Your daughter should still be alive. And every one of these victims should still be alive. Laken Riley, a name that the Democrats on this committee can't bring themselves to utter, should still be alive. And in my hometown of Houston, Jocelyn Nungry, I've gotten to know Jocelyn's mother, Alexis, very well. Ms. Moran, like you, Alexis is incredibly brave. I cannot imagine the pain. I'm a father. To lose your child, no parent should have to bury their child. Children should bury their parents, not the other way around. It is wrong what happened to you. But I want to say to you, thank you for having the courage to tell Rachel's story. I would understand if you just curled up in a ball and cried. But, and I'm sure you have wept a lot of tears. But thank you for having the courage to tell Rachel's story. And I want to say, if there is anything that is a mandate from this election, it is to end this insanity, stop these murders, stop these rapes, stop these assaults, protect our citizens. And Ms. Moran, I just want to give you the opportunity at the end of my questioning to share from your perspective why this matters, why we should stop releasing criminals into America.
In order to prepare for this hearing, I was actually looking at statistics over the last couple of days, and most of the rape and murder statistics.
Oh man, I don't know why she's so boring to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like her face is just real boring to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, double tap the screen. I had a phone call I had to deal with, right? Double tap the screen or go to the top right and hit the three dots. That's where the like button is at, right? Now, they have concerns about, a couple people's telling me, yeah, Mac, you know what I'm saying, you Muslim. He talking about getting rid of all the Muslims out of the country. You know what I'm saying? So let's take a look at this, man. All right. White House acts that Biden will take actions to protect Muslims ahead of Trump. Admin. Fear mongering, again, at its best.
You have been working on an Islamophobia.
You need a tool. Is this your new channel, AP?
A strategy to counter Islamophobia that would partner with the strategy that you've already released to countering anti-Semitism. We've been waiting for it for a long time.
What, this woman is her mother? You said her face is boring. It's the girl. Yo, bro. Joe, just relax, all right? It ain't your birthday, okay? It ain't your birthday. I didn't know who the fuck it was. I was just trying to get to the next content and said something. You know what I'm saying? Now, I didn't know who that was. It was very funny. Your face is boring. You know what I'm saying? Her face is fucking boring. But rest in peace to if she did have somebody die, but I didn't know that personally, Joe.
Do you have any further updates on when that could be released? Do you anticipate it coming before the end of the year?
I would say stay tuned. This is obviously something that we're very committed to.
Now, her face ain't boring. Her face is that this is the type of dysfunction I'll be liking sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I go for the dysfunctional shit.
When it comes to protecting communities across this country.
And it's that pink choker around her neck. I think they call those turtlenecks.
You saw that in our...
I call it a choker on Friday. Anyway.
Anti-Semitism strategy, and obviously we've been talking about this Islamophobia strategy as well, or talking...
Great spirit, Joe. I'm glad you don't take that personal.
About coming up with a way forward in protecting communities. Certainly that's the president's commitment. I don't have anything to share right now at this moment at this podium behind this lectern, but I would say stay tuned.
Given the former president's ban on entry for people from Muslim majority countries, also known as...
Well, some of those motherfuckers that be calling themselves Muslims, that be talking about they want to bomb themselves and all that shit, they ain't the type of Muslim I am. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I catch a Muslim dude talking about, you know what I'm saying? Hey, me and your brother, I love Allah. You love Allah? Yeah, I love Allah, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I don't dress like you. I don't talk like you. I don't look like you. And I'm definitely not about to bomb myself, boy. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you better be watching out for me. Talking about you Muslim. Come on, we take airplane, we boomy into the building. What, nigga? Nigga, I became Muslim in jail, man. I don't even know if I made the right decision. What the fuck y'all talking about? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? I was just trying to get a different type of food. Why do they sound Chinese? That doesn't sound Chinese. Chinese just take the L's off everything. Like yellow is yarrow. Yarrow. Lice in the hair is rice in the hair. You know what I mean? Like school is skura. Skura. I'm from Cambodia. You know what I mean? I know this. All right.
That's a Muslim ban.
We go booming into the building. Nope. Sorry. Them niggas is not Muslims. Because Muslims don't believe in suicide. All right. All right, let's get to the action, man. You know what I'm saying? This bitch face is boring. All right. Okay. Jay-Z's so-called son. This shit, when you say stuff like that, you think about being in the supermarket, about to check out, and then you see a tabloid magazine. See some weird shit like Michael Jackson gets captured by UFO. That's what you think when you hear Jay-Z's son. But look at his face. Look at his face. He looks exactly like that guy. He's very bold in his accusations. He's not saying allegedly to nothing. He says he's Jay-Z's son. Listen to this, y'all.
Heard that Jay-Z probably was my father when I was 8 years old. My mom came up to me and was like,
hold up. He's viral right now, y'all. He's viral right now. This is crazy. Jay-Z's son. Now, I mean, they just put charges. I mean, they just added him into that whole lawsuit with Diddy. And now this. And this kid's mother died right after she blew him up.
I heard that Jay-Z probably was my father when I was 8 years old. My mom came up to me and was like, hey, Rob, you know, I got something to tell you. That's your dad for real. You don't just say this type of person is your father, Jay-Z. It is a portrait.
Mom's probably was fucking Will Smith too. You never know. Definitely got a famous daddy. All
the father, why you ain't just get this done and over with? You know, my mom was a dancer. She used to go to a couple concerts with our friends, and basically they went to an apartment building. You know, they relaxed and chilled, and had sex.
Has Jay-Z or any of his people tried to reach out to you to maybe like squash you from doing these?
I mean, I wouldn't say they trying to stop it, but they definitely don't want it out there. I would say that. It's crazy to me. You know, I'm not asking for no money or nothing. I'm not asking for no handouts or nothing like that. I work every day. I take care of my family. Only thing I'm asking for, if it's not the truth and there's nothing wrong with the Supreme Court, like, just get it over with. Just get it over with.
Yeah, you just want the answer.
Caregiving, first of all, is the most selfless act. You're just
It's
on
getting spooky.
24/7.
And so
this man was 8 years old when he found out that Jay-Z was his dad. And ever since then, they've been fighting for him to coming to acknowledgement of it. At first, he was cooperating. I'm going to show you the video of his godmother talking about that. But check this video out right here.
My mom was talking on the phone with the judge, and she got real sick and just fell. And I honestly believe that he should have never called her, or that should have never been. Why is you talking to my mom far as a judge or anyone from the court systems? And what was said to make my mom obviously get ill and sick. We took her to the hospital. They checked her out. She got a doctor's note and everything. But it should have never been no judges calling the house phone to talk to my mom, to even speak with her about anything, because what was that for? I honestly don't know what was said and what happened to make my mom even to get ill. But I can honestly say that it was never supposed to happen. And I just want the world to be aware of things that's going on.
I just want the world to be aware of things that's going on. Now, if you've seen the date, it said May 2023. He said his mother fell, went on the phone with the judge. Ladies and gentlemen, his mother is gone now. There's no coincidence, guys. I don't believe in coincidences. Because this isn't the first woman whose life was gone after something going on with Jay-Z. Boy, oh boy. There's different individuals who are heartless, ladies and gentlemen. They don't care about your souls. We've seen it with the Prodigy letter. How he found out about the Illuminati stuff as well as Jay-Z. The difference is Prodigy took a different route. Prodigy of Mobb Deep took a different route. And he talked about how Jay-Z took the route with them. He talked about how Jay-Z didn't care about nobody's souls. Next thing we see Jay-Z with a do what thou wilt shirt on. Satanic stuff. We seen him with Marina Abramovic standing over him. We know that she's a witch. Satanic stuff. He told his wife in his song Family Feud, I told my wife the spiritual stuff really works. Next thing we know, she's in the Yoruba religion. A whole video where she's wearing all yellow in the water, symbolizing she's being born again to be Oshun. Satanic stuff. Now, some of you witches out there might not think that's satanic, but if you're in witchcraft, it's satanic. Now let's hear what his mother had to say from her, right? Mother of Jay-Z, alleged son reveals details of supported affair. Now this is before she died. We're gonna get into how she died right now, but before she died, listen. Updated, published May 12, 2023. Updated May 12th. Look at this, guys. This is May. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know that.
2024. That these boys dirty, man. Now, this is the story I was telling about earlier, right? It says a brother shot his own sister over a property dispute.
Stop. You can't find you behind you. You guys, I understand. You guys have to go. I understand. I'm not. Give me a minute. We'll get some with you. But you guys, I'm not going to take right now. Okay? Guys, go outside now. I'm going to get somebody to come talk to you, okay? I'm sorry, man.
My bad.
Okay. That's son. Sounds like.
Oh.
Yep.
Is anybody there injured?
Yeah, my sister is.
Okay, how is she injured?
I
You shot her?
Yes.
What's your name?
Jeffrey Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, where did you shoot her at?
In the head.
In the head?
Yes.
This phone call.
Cham 911, where is your emergency?
Yes, hello. Could you send an officer around the 908 between Harmon and I?
908 what street?
Yes, between Harmon and I.
What's going on there?
I'm a man. My brother intoxicated, and he's stinking like hell, and I got the doors and the windows up. But he got the door open with the air conditioner on. I keep trying to tell him I'm trying to air the house out because he won't wash.
Okay, how old is your brother?
56.
56?
Yes.
Okay, so do you need an ambulance?
No, I need.
Yes, quickly.
Oh, shooter call in.
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, could you send police around the 908?
What's going on?
I had a confrontation with my sister trying to throw me out of my own house.
Okay, so you had a confrontation with your sister,
Yes.
and you're at the 908?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm getting them started, okay?
Okay.
Is
He said
anybody
he
there
tried to take
injured?
him out. He shot her in the head.
Yeah, my sister is.
Okay,
I
how is
shot-
she injured?
I
You shot her?
Yes.
What's your name?
Jeffrey Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, where did you shoot her at?
In the head?
In the head?
Yes.
All right. Just stay on the phone with me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and where's your weapon at now, sir?
On my side?
Can you put the weapon down somewhere?
Yeah, I can lock it up in my face.
All right, sir. Telephone number 689.
38. Can you please put me on that set?
All right.
Now, if y'all just coming in, the police rushing to a call. Dude just called in and said he shot his sister in the head over a property dispute.
She appears to be dead. Female Sunday bleeding from the head. Brittany, female bleeding from the head was shot in the face. Okay. And, we have the officers coming to you and EMS. I want you to stay on the phone with the police in there, okay? You got that firearm put up?
Sucker shot his own sister in the face.
And did y'all both live there?
All right. There we go.
All right. And can I get your sister's name?
Vanita Johnson?
What was the first name?
Vanita Johnson?
Lydia, Lydia?
Yes. Vanita Johnson.
All right. Okay.
Sound like the police out there now.
All right, sir. We got them. We're there.
Where's the
gun? Okay.
What do you look like? They're asking what you look like.
The house right there? Okay.
Black Hispanic,
Black.
and your
African American.
what color shirt are you
No.
wearing?
Black.
Where's the gun?
There you go right
Come
there.
out of the house now. Come out of the house.
All right.
Slowly. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. I don't give a fuck what you say. Get down. Get down off the steps.
Oh, okay.
Put your hands up. Put your hands in the air. Come down the steps.
Fuck what she saying on that phone. My boy shot his own fucking sister in the head. We got a smile on his face.
Where's the gun?
Locked up in my safe.
Okay. Where's she at?
In the hall.
Okay. Savannah, police.
He probably knows she dead.
$32. Clear for your mess.
Oh man. Blew her fucking head off, yo. His own sister over some goopy shit. That's why you don't hear no noise in there.
We need. No, we're not. We haven't cleared the house. 32. We're clearing the house now. Savannah Police Department, if there's anyone in the house, say so.
This is fucked up. Who's in there?
46. Yeah, EMS is good. We're just. Yeah.
Hey. Over. What you gonna do?
Does the slide turn on right here? The light switch? I don't know, man. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, feel for a pulse. Guys, it's going up. Anything? I didn't know. No pulse. All right. No, start CPR. Ladies out there, right? Start CPR? Yeah, start CPR. I'm gonna get your way.
Wow.
I've got
Wow.
here for you.
I wonder if they're gonna interrogate him. Damn, son. These people are fucked up out here, man.
Nah, just keys.
Look at own sister over some pumpkin ass.
Yes, sir. House. You said we're clearing the house?
He spent his whole life up until this point where kill his own sister.
Jeffrey Johnson. Mr. Johnson, what section in the back of this car? Okay. All right. Hold on, sir.
Please go all the way up here. Right here. Thank you. You have anything, any weapons or anything else for me?
I don't even want to see this ugly motherfucker no more. You know what I'm saying? He's boring as shit. All right. Now, this is the other video I wanted to show y'all. This is about the traffic stops that turn fatal. You know what I'm saying? Look at my boy face right here. He look like fucking Rakim.
Gregory Griffin.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Oh, he got a gun.
So let's first take a look at the devastating case of Gregory Griffin.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hands.
On the night of January 28, 2019, Newark, New Jersey police initiates a traffic stop on a Chrysler 300 containing 2 males. But the driver refuses to shut the engine off, and when the officer spots a gun, does exactly what she feared.
Turn off the vehicle.
It's gonna end well. He ends up dead.
Turn off the vehicle. Turn it off. Turn off the car.
What?
Turn off the car.
What?
Sir, turn off the vehicle.
The Chrome extension everyone will be using in 2025. I feel like I just found a Google cheat code. This Chrome extension.
My boy gonna get his head shot off.
Turn off the vehicle, sir.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Turn off the car and roll down the window. Open the door. Give me that other unit. Open the window. Open the door.
What's up?
I got a 646. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hands. Hands on the wheel. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
I ain't gonna lie, he must have been high.
Hands on the wheel. The car's off.
He thought he was in New Jersey Drive movie. Just in this movie, when you die, you don't get the second try.
Guys, the vehicle took off. Thomas in Pennsylvania. 2017, Chrysler 300, color black.
After the suspect flees, the officer puts out a call advising all other units to be on the lookout for the vehicle. Officers Hector Ortiz and rookie officer Giovanni Crespo respond, and a high-speed chase ensues. Officer Ortiz rams the vehicle, momentarily bringing it to a halt as Officer Crespo jumps out of the cruiser and fires wildly.
Damn, he burning the front of that car up. The passenger definitely hit.
At the suspects. The same happens moments later as Officer Ortiz begs his partner to stay inside the cruiser.
No, get in! Relax, bro! Get in!
They end up Swiss cheese in this kid. If you still active, you in the chat, man. Type 1s in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the chat lit up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Try to see why they took me out the algorithm. He unloaded on that dude right there. Yeah, he burned up. He blown.
For the third time, Officer Crespo jumps out of his cruiser and approaches the suspects alone. He fires multiple shots into the vehicle, wounding the passenger and killing driver Gregory Griffin.
Cap, when the same shots fired,
599. 599. You're 599. You're chasing. Did you shoot?
No, I didn't shoot. Who shot?
Who shot?
Crespo shot. Crespo shot. No, they shot. Crespo shot, and they're gone. No, he just pulled off on me.
Listen, the best part is no officers are hurt.
Right,
no
yeah.
officers shot.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Officer Crespo may not have been physically injured in the chaotic scene, but he soon reaps the whirlwind for the role he played in causing it. He was charged and found guilty of 6 counts of aggravated manslaughter, aggravated assault, official misconduct, and possession of a weapon for an unlawful purpose. He was sentenced to 27 years in prison. As reckless as that officer was in our next case, Humini suspect.
Wow. He went and just killed them motherfuckers. That kid probably got so much money off the lawsuit. Now watch this shit. This is gonna freak you out.
Who tries to kill a cop over a little bit of weed before meeting a tragic fate.
Don't make this worse.
He gets killed, bro, and he looked like a good kid, man.
On May 28, 2022, in Orlando, Florida, an officer approaches 19-year-old Sebastian Roman inside his shop.
I got a 19-year-old son. Well, 2 19-year-old sons, man. This shit's sad.
Shopping mall, where he's alleged to have been harassing female minors and carrying an open container of alcohol.
Yo, Atlanta police, stop. Because they have an open container of alcohol in public, you can't have an open container of alcohol. Give me your alcohol. Give me your ID. Your ID. I don't have it on me. Where's your ID? I left it at home. How old are you? Not 21. Yeah. Right. I can have you arrested right now. I should arrest you. How old are you? You're 19? Yes. Right. Step over here.
Despite being caught red-handed, the officer forgoes immediately arresting Roman and instead attempts a non-confrontational approach.
What are you doing at the mall? I'm just
walking around trying to shop, have a good time while I'm on the weekend, you know. It's an honest mistake. I understand.
Okay. You're not trying to pick up anybody?
No, sir.
Okay.
I mean, women, yeah. Just having a good time.
You think it's appropriate to walk up to a group of young girls and ask their ages right away?
I was just trying to verify their age before I
I looked at them. You don't think they were definitely minors?
I didn't intend to.
Right. You don't look like a minor. You've got a sleeve of tattoos.
Yeah.
That tells me you're at least above 18.
Yeah. It's my mistake. I was trying to verify their age.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. I understand.
After questioning Roman, the officer allows him to leave the mall without being arrested. But after admitting to a small amount of marijuana on his person, he violently overreacts.
Oh, man. Fucking kid loses his life, man.
Do you have anything on you that would...
Oh, shit. Rusty, salute. You know what I'm saying? Arjanese, salute. Hood TMZ, salute, bro.
Drugs, guns, bombs, anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay.
I smoked earlier, though.
So you have some weed on you?
No, not anymore.
Okay. Do you mind if I conduct a search of your person real quick?
I don't think you can.
I'm asking.
No.
What do you have inside your bag?
Just some stuff that I need to get home.
Okay. Do you mind showing me?
No, I don't have to.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Nope. Next time I see you here.
Okay.
I see it. It's a jar, and it's got a little bit of weed in it.
Okay.
You think I'm dumb?
I just finished it.
Okay.
With the...
Is that what's inside your bag?
Yeah.
Take off your bag. Don't.
Oh, come on, man. Damn, man. Just let this kid go home.
Resist. You're going to make it a lot worse than you need to. Take off your bag.
Sir, please.
Don't make this worse. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Damn, man. He should just ran, just kept going. Damn, shorty. Young kid, man. Wasn't even chasing him.
Make this worse.
We didn't walk any further.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Signal 43. Signal 43. Signal 43. Small area. White male. White Hispanic male running. He's going towards Millennium Boulevard. He's got a gun. He's just shot at me.
As Roman turns to flee, he pulls a handgun from his bag and fires at the officer. The officer is uninjured, and an intense foot pursuit ensues.
Running. He's going towards Millennium Convoy. Hotel Mike. White shirt, blue jeans. He got a black bag. He pulled out a black Signal 0. In the Bay parking lot.
Shit break my heart, man. Damn.
Get chased.
We're gonna kill this little kid.
North Cruz complex.
I lost eyes on him.
The officer loses sight of Roman, but others soon corner him in a nearby Olive Garden parking lot. He wouldn't survive the shootout that followed, and it's still uncertain whether it was police or Roman himself who fired the fatal shot. As dumb as that suspect's decisions were, the ones that grown man Rocky Money Rudolph make in our next video are stiff competition.
Marijuana in the car? Okay. Listen, do me a favor. Do me a favor.
On June 29, 2019, a Seminole County, Florida Sheriff's deputy initiates a traffic stop on a vehicle for having tinted windows below the legal limit. But the deputy immediately smells marijuana coming from inside and finds 38-year-old suspect, Rocky Money Rudolph, acting suspiciously happy.
The reason I'm pulling you over is because your windows up here way too dark per statute. Okay. So if you could do me a favor, just roll this window about halfway up. That's good. The front window can be 25%, back window can be 15%, okay? The lower the number, the darker the tint. Your front window is measured. Rudolph Jr. Do you smoke? Do you have any friends that smoke, anything like that? No, just black and mild. Probably black and mild smoke. No, I know the difference between black and mild smoke and this and that. Do you have any marijuana in the car? Okay. So there's no marijuana in the car at all? Okay. And do you have a Florida health card? Okay. It's no big deal. I mean, I'm not.
You gonna
Like I
tell me
said,
from a listen to marijuana,
listen,
bro?
Listen,
Come on,
listen.
man.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Stop. Stop. Put it in park. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your freaking hands up. Even though you're just trying to take off with me, step them up now. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. I swear to God. Put your hands up. You put it in park.
Oh shit, he fell.
The deputy fires multiple rounds, hitting Rudolph in the leg as he's dragged over 100 feet at speeds reaching nearly 50 miles per hour before tumbling to the grass. He experienced minor injuries and made a full recovery. After a day-long manhunt, Rocky Money Rudolph was apprehended. He was charged and found guilty of attempted manslaughter, aggravated battery of a law enforcement officer, possession of firearm by a convicted felon, resisting an officer without violence, fleeing / attempting to elude, attempting to deprive the female driver's strange behavior soon turned.
This dude's gonna burn this chick.
It's deadly.
You're in the wrong lane.
I'm about to take a headshot.
Are you okay? Are you okay, man? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Can you tell me what's going on? Why are you in the wrong lane? Can you tell me why you're in the wrong lane? I don't know what I got here. I got a female that won't answer any questions. I think I'm in our turn lane to go into the shops if you want to start one of them.
The officer calls for backup and asks the woman if she needs an ambulance. Her emphatic refusal of help will be her tragic last words.
Can you tell me what's going on, man? Please? Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance? Are you all right? Okay. Have you been drinking or anything? It doesn't look like you've been drinking.
It's about to go down.
What do you got there, man? What do you got there? What do you got there? Oh!
As the woman grabs a gun from the center console, the officer steps back several paces and fires his own, striking the woman. As backup arrives, his concern moves to the occupants of another vehicle in the line of fire.
Are you all
He shot through Shorty window right there.
right?
Copy, we have fire started.
Are you okay?
While the vehicle's windshield was struck with a bullet, none of the occupants were injured. But the close call has shaken the officer to his core.
Are you okay?
Yeah, she's on the live. The first woman.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm very glad we can get you to have Lamar for westbound and sure all the selfies.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She wouldn't talk to me. She had some like charm or something, and she wouldn't talk to me. I said, "Do you need an ambulance? What do you need?" And she reached into the center console, and I saw this gun. She reached for it, pointed it right at me. I was so worried I was going to shoot down range at you. Oh my God! What's your name? Jess. You're fine. You don't need an ID. Jess, I'm Nick. Okay, you're going to need to stick around for us a little while. I'm so sorry.
All right, we gotta get ready to get up out of here, man. Salute to everybody, man. I'll see y'all soon, man. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I got some people to do things to see. Happy Friday. I'll see y'all out here in the troll sector, man. I might go live on my other channel in a little while. All right. Peace to everybody.